like we know yet. Ain't no life, and I'm young yet. Like we know yet. Ain't no life, and I'm young yet. Like we know yet. Ain't no life, and I'm young yet. Like we know yet. Ain't no life, and I'm young yet. Like we know yet. Ain't no life, and I'm young yet.
You got annoying kids and a nagging wife. You're so fed up, you wanna end your life. And the fun till work won't stop being a jerk. You got bills to pay and the rent to do. You got student loans and you're totally screwed. And the fun till work won't stop being a jerk. Well, maybe you need a little vacation to let out your frustration. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for? We got food and games and live entertainment, of course. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Slide down the water slide and get a tan. Ride round on a go-kart track as best as you can. Chow down at the buffet, we got lobster cams. Roll round on the roller coaster, it's got endless rims. You'll have so much fun you won't give a fuck, as long as you're willing to give up the fuss. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for? Got food and games and live entertainment, of course. Negative XP amusement park and resort. You'll have so much fun you won't ever want to leave. You'll have so much fun you won't ever want to leave. You'll have so much fun you won't ever want to leave. You'll have so much fun you won't ever want to leave. It's the happiest place in the world, the funnest park for all the boys and girls. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for? Got food and games and live entertainment, of course. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Water slides and go-karts, Ferris wheels and juice bars. Got everything that you could possibly want. Shopping mall and Coliseum, American History Museum. Got everything that you could possibly want. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for?
Let me have one of those porno magazines, large box of condoms, a bottle of Old Harper, a couple of those panty shields, and some illegal fireworks, and one of those disposable enemas. No, make it two.
I'm
You got annoying kids and a nagging wife. You're so fed up, you wanna end your life. And the fights at work won't stop being a jerk. You got bills to pay and the rent to do. You got student loans and you're totally screwed. And the fights at work won't stop being a jerk. Well, maybe you need a little vacation to let out your frustration. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for? We got food and games and live entertainment, of course. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Slide down the water slide and get a tan. Ride round on the go-kart track as best you can. Chow down at the buffet, we got lobster tails. Roll round on the roller coaster, it's got endless thrills. You'll have so much fun you won't give a fuck, as long as you're willing to give up the fuss. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for? Got food and games and live entertainment, of course. Negative XP amusement park and resort. You'll have so much fun you won't ever want to leave. You'll have so much fun you won't ever want to leave. You'll have so much fun you won't ever want to leave. You'll have so much fun you won't ever want to leave. It's the happiest place in the world, the funnest park for all the boys and girls. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for? Got food and games and live entertainment, of course. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Water slides and go-karts, first wheels and
Hey man, why do you think that you can get away with calling people names like that?
Yo, what up, boys? I am Tarman, the Starman, the Vietnam Man, and we are here today to do a movie review. I know this isn't my usual thing. I'm probably gonna react to Lol Cows later, but since it's on my mind, since I've always wanted to do this, and since I'm really stoned, I fucking might as well fucking talk about this shit, right? So I'm here to talk about The Backrooms, directed by fucking Kane Parsons. Writers are Will Sodick and Kane Parsons. Now I'm gonna butcher these. I'm gonna butcher these fucking like lead actor names, but it's like Chilalto Evior. I don't even know how to fucking pronounce that. And like Renate Rinsby. What the fuck, dude? Like, these are some foreign ass fucking names, dude. I'm already cringing at myself already. These are some cringe ass names. I think the main dude was in like 12 Years a Slave. Yeah, he was. He was in 12 Years a Slave. For those who don't know what The Backrooms are, I have always been somewhat avoidant of them, but also like aware, if that makes sense. Like, I used to be into like creepypasta. I used to be in like there was some like fan fiction or like there was some a similar thing about like a wide like human flesh shaped like fucking gorge, like the Grand Canyon, that was treated like that was basically treated like the Grand Canyon, but it's like a giant fleshy mound. If it's like if it's actually alive. Anyway, I've always been into like shit like that. I've always been somewhat interested in shit like that. But The Backrooms is basically about like this like like, I think the best way to explain it is that, like, it's like an entity. Like, the actual back rooms is a place that plays on, like, nostalgia, obviously. It plays on, like, isolation, limited spaces, and the room actually copies whatever it sees. Whatever enters the room, it copies it. And that's basically the premise. And I have a guest with me that hopefully is going to talk whenever I introduce him. I have one of my best friends and one of my mods, FBI Party Boy, with me.
Oh, hey, greetings everyone. It is I,
Oh, shit.
FBI Party Boy, your favorite terminally online cat girl. That's me.
No, you sound like a... you sound like a butler, but like I mean that in a good way.
Oh, great.
All right, so like, what was your introduction to the back rooms? I guess because like you do yours and I'll do mine. I guess like what?
Oh yes. So I've been always someone that likes to browse internet image boards. So naturally, I've been on X for like decades now. You know.
Yeah.
Lurking the forums, and you eventually I didn't get in contact with the original post about the backrooms, but you always see a post here and there if you're lurking constantly on that image board. And then there's the series that Kenny Pixels started doing.
Yes.
When I started watching it, it was like already midway through, but that's basically my introduction to this particular series. But I
yeah.
also enjoy other analog horrors. That's how I got into it.
Yeah. All right. I want to watch the trailer really quickly for those that haven't seen it, because like for those that don't know, we watched it on my live stream the other night, and I went into it very cynical. As I guess most of you that's watching this know. I went into it very cynical, but I think it's worth an actual discussion because I think there's a lot of merit to this. I think that, and yes, I know it's meme to death whenever people say a 16-year-old Kane Parsons, like a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old, he's only 20, like they always bring that up. But like, I still think that is impressive, but also like, I think that it's not a new thing because like Steven Spielberg was fucking 22 whenever he made his first movie, but also I feel like it has been a while since we have seen directors this young making films like this, because I forgot his name, but the person that made Obsession, I don't know if you've seen Obsession, but like it's great, dude. Like I love Obsession, but anyway, let's watch this trailer really quickly.
In the store.
Okay. What did you find?
The place. I found a place.
I'm soying, dude. This is like George Floyd in Limbo.
Hello? Anyone there?
Look, I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof.
All right, you feel me? Yeah.
Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I've been there every night since I found the place, and I still barely scratched the surface. All right, just take it slow.
Oh my God.
Pull me up, pull me up, pull me up! What do you see?
All these rooms. This place builds them.
It's like a maze. It just goes on and on. Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me? I don't understand. What is this?
beautiful. Am I right?
Hello?
All right. So the main character is Clark, and he was recently divorced. He owns a failing department store that sells like fucking Chinese goods or whatever. One of the first scenes in the movie is like whenever he's with his employees. And he's in a pirate costume. He's being like fucking like funny. He's like like he's trying to play the part, but it's very obvious that he's fucking like disheveled. It's very obvious that he's drunk because he's making a fool out of himself. And we also find out later that he's also living at the store. Okay, but like one of my main criticisms, like right off the bat, is that I really wish that we explored his employees. I feel like the movie. Wait, hang on. I'm overstepping a little bit because I have to introduce the character, and I forgot her name, but it's the one on screen right now. It's the therapist character. I thought that she, like, literally, like, remove her, and nothing affects the. Like, I honestly think if you just remove her, the movie would have been great. But like she's a therapist character that is Clark's fucking therapist, okay? But also like she like I don't know if it's writing, like I don't know if it's intentional, but like she came off like an insane bitch, like even talking to Clark, right? Like, she came off like ill, right? But like I also think that that's the point. But like I don't know how to feel about that because like she came off as like ill, like she just came off like a bitch. Like she just wasn't necessary. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I could agree because you see, she has a disturbed past, right? That's the idea they try to give us here, and she's trying to give counsel to Clark, and it's obviously not helping. You know, she even says at one point that she doesn't even know how to help him. So then why she's there? What are you doing? Why are you there if you're not helping?
Yeah, like
with anything?
why does she go back to rescue him? Yeah, like why does she even try to rescue him? Because like she was a bitch to him, but like maybe you could say that she regretted it. Whatever. Clark discovers the back rooms in his basement after a electrician came over because he was using too much power. Basically, somehow the back rooms, and I'm gonna admit I don't know all the lore, but there's like null zones or those certain zones that like that semi cross over to the human realm. Okay, I'm all right. And whenever the electrician came over, he was confused because there was a few switches on the actual fuse box that didn't make any sense. They were random. They were right in the middle of a regular like fucking steel or like metal panel, and like there's like a fan theory going on that the basement is actually in the back rooms. They just don't know it yet. They just don't know it yet. But also it could be just the fact that it's so close to the null zone or whatever. Like it's so close to the opening. And also, since I watched the whole YouTube series by fucking like Ken Parsons recently, I realized shit. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Fuck. I was on a roll.
That?
Yeah. I know that, but fuck me, dude.
Well,
I remember.
Go ahead.
I remember. Clark is the first one to have a fully formed door that he can go out and in from, because usually whenever that gap opens, like whatever it's called, a random person like falls in, or they trip in, or they back into a wall, or they drive through it because like like I feel like Clark is like I feel like this is like
yes, there's different levels of new zones. It's the portals to the back rooms, right? You see when we get in the labs, more to the end of the movie, you see that metal door with that goes straight into the back rooms.
Yes,
that's like a stable new zone. It's a place that is open and you can go like in and out anytime you want. For Clark to have that that entry in the basement of the store, it's like a very rare occurrence, because usually a new zone you just go through it and it bugs out and it disappears. You can't go back. So the fact that he had one that could go in and out is just wow, amazing. The scientists will love that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh let's see. Where were we? Sorry. We were all right.
Do you have?
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry.
So no,
Oh
like
no,
go ahead.
I was going to ask about the. Did you think the creatures were well applied here? Because in the YouTube series, they don't show creatures that much, right? And here we have like full shots of the backroom things that live in there, right?
Yeah, but
What do you
like
think about that?
it's the same reason on why we have a plot. It's because idiot fucking audiences need that. Like, and like I understand, and it's my big main criticism that I think with the therapist character, if removed, basically changes nothing if you make a few tweaks. She changes nothing about the plot. She does nothing to it. She doesn't enhance it. It would have been a lot better if it was just Clark and his two employees that we haven't really talked about yet. But I really feel like it would have enhanced the movie if it was just like Clark being an alcoholic. His employees, yes, they're kind of douchey. They kind of maybe use him. They maybe kind of ask for advances, kind of fucking spice it up. But they're also sympathetic to whenever he's drunk. So maybe he fucking finds the back rooms. Then, maybe it's like weeks pass and he kind of learns the back rooms. Then, whenever he's drunk with the employees, this, something that he might do, he actually blabs about it and they don't believe him and they're drunk too, so they try to antagonize it. Then they end up drunk or he's buzzed in the back rooms, and that's how it starts. That would have been so much better than
Oh
like
yeah, I agree, because I think the strong parts of Kane's work, it's the found footage stuff, right?
yes.
So if he had like lean more on that, uh, like he has done with the YouTube channel, I think it would like really adds up. Just a second, I got a DoorDash here. I
Yeah.
gotta take some dank stuff. I'll be right back. Sorry.
No problem, dude. Let me show you, and I don't know how much I'm able to show from this, but like if you haven't checked out the actual YouTube short, or not short, the YouTube series, I unironically highly recommend it. And like I'm usually highly critical about this stuff because like this is extremely fucking Tumblr coded, and I'll fully admit that it's extremely Tumblr coded. And like the fucking fandom is like gay. Okay, the fucking fandom is gay. All the weird like wiki fucking entries about like weird shit that like, because like they like the weird interpretation of the backrooms is that like oh it's creepy because it lasts forever. No, it's creepy because you don't know what to expect. It's creepy that like, and also I have to state that like Ken Parsons' interpretations of the backrooms isn't necessarily canon, because it's not an actual like property. It's just an idea that a lot of fucking like creative people fucking took on. So like he doesn't own it. It's just his interpretation is so good that the vast majority of people accept it. I know that there's like a TikTok fucking community or something. I don't really know. I'm sure there's a big TikTok thing, because like I've heard some sort of like fucking discourse between that on how like they just want like TikTok slop, or like they just want slop fucking like fucking creatures, and they just want jump scares and stuff. Um let's see. Let's watch. Hang on, like because like this is like fucking like this. I wouldn't say creeped me out, but like it fucking like captivated me, I guess. Um, and like I said, and like how like most people know, I'm usually very critical about this shit, and like I was whenever I was watching the movie, and like maybe I'm glazing it too much because it has a lot of fucking issues, but I guess I could talk about now. But like I really hate, and like look, I understand that if this movie was 2 hours of just someone lost in the back rooms or a compilation of people in the back rooms, I don't think. I think it would have had a more negative ratio when it comes to normie audiences. And I know, yes, fuck normies and stuff, but like the fucking bigwigs, like all those big studios, they fucking care about that shit. So like I understand why they forced I understand why they tried to include this story. Because I'm gonna try I'm gonna try and summarize this the best I can. But the therapist character at the very beginning of the movie, it shows that she's like in a fucking like dark room with like the fucking like windows have like taped newspaper on it. So like right off the bat, you know that she's isolated and she's abused right off the bat. Then you see her house destroyed, and you get a flashback of like all the kids in the house, or at least the friends or siblings. It isn't very clear, but it shows like a family putting their fucking fingerprints in the wet concrete. And this therapist has this, okay? And it tries to set this up onto where she is always trapped. She's always controlled. And also spoiler alert, because like we're gonna jump all over the place or whatever the fuck, but like later on, she's basically like, we're not gonna get too into it because I want to kind of slow into it, but at the end, she basically like is trapped forever. She's like trapped forever basically. And it's just not needed. Like, just fucking have just have Clark and like explore his drama with his wife, because like and also I will say that like a lot of the lore is like actually well done, because like it isn't like, oh, I was drunk and I was abusive to my ex-wife, but it's like fucking hinted at very smartly by a few things that happens that like you have to be paying attention to actually understand it.
That's the good part about the analog horror, right? You have to pay attention to the story is not given to you. You have to actually pay attention to the details of stuff. And on the topic of her mother, her mother was a schizo, right? With the newspaper.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't know if you noticed that, but the house was demolished, right?
Yes, the house was demolished. Yes.
And at the very end, they hint that it was an apartment complex that was being built on the block, right? So that was a cool little detail, because if you think about it, an apartment complex is very backrooms like. It's like a linear corridors, right, to every apartment and stuff like that. And it was a good hint. I enjoy that a little bit.
Yeah. Do you remember her flashbacks? Because I don't exactly remember them. Okay, like I'm gonna be honest with you, but the interpretation that I got is that she called like CPS on her mom, because like there was a scene with, I think she was leaving, or like I think she was with the cops, but I think
she was like looking through the window, right?
Yes, she was looking through the window. Yes, that scene. Yes. So I think that there was like an interpretation, but she like actually like called the cops, which makes sense because like she stood up to Clark in the end. Like I feel like that's maybe a small connection. Maybe I'm autistic.
Yeah.
But I feel like that could be.
I was actually thinking differently. I think the house was already like, when it's set for demolition, condemned.
Yeah.
I think the house was already condemned. But she wouldn't leave. That's why she had the barricade of chairs and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. No. You're completely 100% right. You're 100% right. No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because when the door opens, you see like the doors and the doors, sorry, the chairs and table flying away. The dudes were just demolishing the fucking house with the kid and the mother inside. That was about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, where we left off, like, I think. All right. So we have these side characters, Clark's employees. I don't know their names. They are like one's like Wasian goth, and the other one is like Shaggy from fucking Scooby Doo, and like they do like
Yeah.
they do a stupid thing of like the fucking Shaggy character is like, I feel like I'm high, and like she's like, you always are, and it's like, oh, that cringe. That fucking made me want to cringe, dude. That made me want to
And
fucking cringe.
the end apartheid shirt out.
That fucking made me want to fucking like jump off a cliff. It was fucking horrible, but like so like Clark and so like sorry, I'm trying to remember the context. I think while he was drunk, since he's living at the store, he was fucking drinking on a bed that he had at his furniture store. He's drunk. He has an amazing idea to get help, to actually record his fucking findings, because he slipped into the back rooms. He already knows about it. He's confused about it. He actually made a map about it. And now he's gonna go over to his employee's apartment, knock on the door. And it's actually a really good scene. Actually, I actually enjoy it. Mostly because the actual employees look disturbed. They look like, oh shit, our fucking boss is drunk again. Like, what's he up to? Like, they look disturbed, but also used to it. And basically Clark says, I'll pay you fucking double or something like that. I don't remember the the fucking number. Like, I'll pay you fucking double, more than last time, because I think I introduced the fact that whenever we first see Clark, he is fucking like dressed as a pirate in front of his store, and filming dressed as a pirate and filming in front of his store, with his employees fucking filming him and whatever, and it's a disaster. He makes a fool out of himself. Anyway, he drags these kids into the fucking back rooms, and immediately, since the fucking Shaggy kid has the camera, this is the best part of the movie. This is where it actually gets good. Like, these segments last like 1, 2, 3 minutes each, maybe like 7 minutes, maybe less, of like actual like fucking analog VHS, like shaky cam, like very unsettling, to be honest with you, horror, and it is handled fucking excellently. And I just wish the whole movie was that. Like, I just wish like I fucking.
Oh yeah, but then we get to this point, right? You actually have that when you watch the original series, right?
Yes.
And this is really, there is no other way of saying this. This is literally just like a Hollywood cash grab, right? That was good. That was actually good.
That was actually good.
For the credit, yeah. But it was a cash grab.
And I think I mentioned before, I forgot his name, but like Obsession is made by like a 24-year-old for less than 1 million. I think it was made for like 800,000, right, or some shit like that. It was like definitely under 1 million. And like say what you will about that, because I honestly liked this more than Obsession, and like I liked Obsession, but like I was very biased because of hentai. But like I don't think it's that good now. I think it's like a 7 out of 10. Like, I think it's better than I think it's better than like I think it's better than most things. But like I feel like you can feel the heart in this, and like I always rant about this, and like I'll do it now because fuck it. But like lots of ridoids, and I guess it became a normal opinion, fucking passive ridoids, but I guess I associate it with on the same team, I guess. But like lots of people want to complain about woke, and like lots of people want to complain about like remakes and shit. And like, as much as I bitch about remakes, and like, as much as I want to jump off a cliff whenever fucking Gremlins 3 comes out, because it's gonna come out in the next 2 or 3 years, and I'm gonna be here talking about it with this same guy probably for 2 hours. I just think that there's always been remakes. I think there's always been remakes. There's always been non-original ideas. Like lots of people want to complain, where's the original ideas? Where's this? Where's that? It's always been copies. It's always been interpretations. It's always been rip-offs. It's always been reboots. The problem is it doesn't have heart. It doesn't have someone that's fucking so autistic that they fucking dedicate their... Because for those that don't know, Kane Parsons, the person who made this, but by the way, and also, like, this is meme to death, but like, whenever he originally made what you're looking at right now, he was 15, 16, 17 years old. Okay? And like, he made this on Blender. He made this shit on Blender. Okay? And that is insane. He made this on his mom's, like, I believe in his mom's attic on his fucking desktop. Okay? Like, that is retardedly insane. And just the sole fact that a director this young, and the same guy that made Obsession, like, we need younger directors, because I feel like, like I mentioned earlier, Steven Spielberg was fucking like 22 years old, or like, he was at least 21 or fucking 22 whenever he first made his movie. Like, it isn't uncommon for directors to be young and make film, but it's rare nowadays. But back then it was common. And I hope that we are entering some kind of renaissance in new directors, because to be honest with you, the fucking Weapons, did you see Weapons? Like, what did you feel about Weapons?
Oh no, I didn't watch that one.
Oh, okay.
I saw the synopsis and a few reviews. I was like,
all right, fair enough. I like Weapons. I know it was knowing me or whatever. I like Weapons. I feel like there is like a resurgence of like new horror, and I'm just excited for it, because like, it's not slop, dude. Because like, it's like fucking like compare this to fucking anything else right now, and it doesn't hit the mark. Like, it just doesn't.
Oh yeah, remember that movie, the Body Cam movie?
Oh my god, dude, the Body Cam movie. Do you remember the plot of that movie at all? Like, I know that there were cops, and I know that there was some kind of cult that was using the homeless by drug use, and the drug use or something like that, right?
Yeah, that there was some sort of demon, and the crackheads were channeling the demon. Yeah, that was about it.
I kind of like that. The idea is kind of cool, but like, like that movie cost like $50,000 to make. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. But but anyway, sorry. Let me go back. I'm trying my best to try and keep us on track.
On the topic of, you mentioned like Kane's work, right? He's like doing stuff since he's like a teen, basically.
Yes.
Have you watched the Oldest View? His other
yes. It was really.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go over fucking like Kane Pixel's YouTube channel really quick. But yes, like, he is very autistic, and I'm saying that in a very nice way. But like, if you've seen his interviews, he like takes like a minute to respond, and he stares off at the wall, and like and like, he doesn't treat the like fucking like reporters with any kind of respect at all. And I don't even think it's intentional, but like, I respect it. But like, but yes, I've seen all of his fucking videos, and I think I only watched one or two, because like I said, like, I was vaguely familiar with the Backrooms. I've seen a few videos. I understood the concept somewhat, because, well, the actual concept isn't canon. There's lots of variations, but like we said, Kane Parsons' interpretation is the most widely accepted, from what I understand.
Yeah.
It's the most. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I particularly enjoy his depiction of the backrooms. If you go too deep in the lore, like those gay ass lore people build, about multiple levels, and there's like some shit about almond water, and then there's like the
Yeah,
mystical entity from the floor 666, and what the fuck is this shit, man? I just want the liminal spaces. Thanks, man.
yeah, like and like that's something to talk about because like I don't think that everyone is gonna be like not everyone views like uh linear spaces as terrifying, right? So I think that like
Mm-hmm.
because like I've seen a lot of negative reviews of it. It's just and like I I talked to someone recently that didn't even call it a bad movie, but they just said that they just didn't it just didn't scare them, which I understand because like it's like because like but also I feel like this also hits the norm like right on the head. I feel like I feel like it definitely is what he wanted to do, but it also
Mm-hmm.
seems tame. You know what I'm saying? Like it also seems very tame.
Yeah, you have to introduce certain things that makes it more palatable for the normies, as you would say.
Yeah.
You can't have all those cryptic hints, and you have to look at dates in the corner of videos and references in other videos to figure out. You just
Yeah.
can't have that in a movie, so it ends up being more tamed because you just can't go wild on the big screen, right? People just won't get it.
Yeah. No, I understand. All right. So where we left off is Clark like I said, Clark was drunk. He discovered the back rooms. He was like, "Whoa, what the fuck is this, YouTube?" And he went over to his fucking employees fucking apartment, knocked on the door. He was like, "I'll pay you more. Come film for me." And he gets them to like go through the gateway that he marked in like fucking like blue duct tape so he knows where the fucking door is in his basement of his
Painter's
store.
tape, YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, in the basement of the furniture store that he owns. He sort of like maliciously like they get to a section on where it's just like a steep slope downward straight, okay, and it's like fucking dark but not completely dark, so like it's kind of unsettling but not completely hacky. And Clark basically says, all right, you're going down there to Shaggy is what I'll call him because he's a skinny white boy with a camera, so I'll call him Shaggy. He's like, all right, go down there, Shaggy. And his girlfriend or like his fucking friend or whatever speaks up and says like why the fuck does it have to be him? And Clark is like he's the guy with the camera, okay? And I feel like it's already established that Clark is very selfish, and I don't think that he's a copy at this point. I know that there is some speculation that he might be a copy or like or like what's it called? Sorry, like what's the actual fucking like a
They just call it entities? I don't know if it has
no,
a
but
particular
like
name.
the fucking copies that are warped, like aren't they called something specific? Or like fuck, like god damn it. All right.
I don't
Anyway,
think so.
all right.
Go
Anyways,
ahead.
god damn, no, it's not your fault at all. I tripped myself up. Sorry. What was I talking about? I'm sorry, dude.
You're talking about the leaving Shaggy, dropping Shaggy down the ramp
Yes.
with
Yes.
the rope.
Yes. So they drop Shaggy down with a fucking rope. They fucking drop him down with a rope, and like right off the bat, you see Clark fucking tie this knot like a fucking maniac. Like he fucking tied this shit almost like a pirate. But like he ties this shit so fucking tight. And he drops fucking Shaggy down, and like Shaggy like sees like fucking trash, and like I guess it's meant to show that this is a den of some creature. no spoilers yet because it's very obvious later on, but like it's a den of a creature. There's trash bags around. There's a cardboard cutout of a caveman, which I should have already established, so this matters. But like whenever they first showed up, there was a cardboard fucking cutout. It's like later to be revealed a actual trap by the fucking institute or fucking company that is overseeing this or like discovers this, by the way. And Shaggy fucking sees something. He gets spooked. They drag him up. They actually get him up, and he almost survives. But then, as he's trying to like get the thing off, it's tied too tight. You know, it's like a knot or a few knots, whatever. It's a pirate knot. Fucking whatever, and he can't get it loose. And since like half of the rope is still sort of like dangling down the slope, as we mentioned, the fucking monster fucking grabs him, fucking drags him down. Since the rope is connected to a desk or something, it or it fucking lashes back and it pushes the fucking Floyd and Clark down the hole. What did you think of this scene? Like,
Yeah, this was a bit. I thought it was a bit bad because we already watched the movie together on Kick, right? So I'm a very
Yes.
logical person when it comes to movie. Okay, I'm watching from the outside, but that doesn't stop me from thinking logically, right?
yes.
If you have two dudes, why are you not dropping the girl? She's smaller and both men are stronger, right? So if something happens, you can pull her quicker. Why not do that? It was just because the dude was handling the cam. Just give her the
Well,
cam, you know.
it's probably just the fact that if the chick died first, people wouldn't care about the guy. And like I'm not saying that I believe that, but I think Hollywood studios and also this is a spoiler alert, but like later on she is killed and there's a big reveal on showing her head. So I think that they wanted to have that impact. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit, dude. But like I feel like they did that on purpose. Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, and then he's stuck with the knot, and it was on his belt. Just take
Yes.
out the belt, man.
Yeah, just take a well, like it's just like he was panicked. Also, like he just saw some fucking like morbid creature of Clark, basically. Oh, that's a fucking big spoiler. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Since the back
but
rooms makes copies of people, okay, or it makes copies of locations, I think the back rooms was like fucking opened in the late 70s or some shit because like someone stumbled into it, and since the person that stumbled into the entity was in an office, it grew that. That's my interpretation from my research. I don't know if you can correct me, but
you know, I'm pretty sure the backrooms. I think it was like the first entry they made, the first like contact. Let's say. I think it was early 1990,
well, like
and this movie is like July 90, right? So I think it was
well,
very close one to the other.
I think the lore is that someone found it in the 70s and made it this way, then never showed up again, and it went decades on, but then they reopened it. And like, I like that idea. Like I'm gonna stick to that because like that kind of
Yeah.
makes sense to me. But like, but anyway, the Shaggy dude gets dragged, fucking like into a door, by fucking like Pirate Clark, which is just it's like a replica. It's the entity's memory of it, and it makes copies and copies and copies of it. Anyway, giant, like 9-10 foot tall Pirate Clark. Shit, sorry, what the fuck? Those fucking super jewels cucked me. God damn it, dude, those super jewels. But anyway, he drags Shaggy off, but then he returns. Oh, wait, like, sorry, does he return? Like, sorry,
No, he drags Shaggy to the
Yes.
trapdoor. Then
Yes,
Clark
then
and
the
fall
girl,
down,
yes,
and then
then
she
the
just dashes away in the dark room with God knows what inside. Oh yeah, great idea.
Yes, yes. The stupid Floyd fucking runs after him, fucking like grabs nothing. Anyway, later on, it's shown that Clark finds a pool room, which looks fucking amazing. But like behind the fucking wall, he hears the Floyd. Okay, the Floyd is like screaming. Okay, okay. The Floyd can see him, and the Floyd can see in the whole room, but for whatever reason, Clark can't. So he's like, "What the fuck? Like, what the hell do I do?" And suddenly, oh, sorry, I should mention that these scenes right here are filmed, or like it's very important to fucking mention that he's filming right now. So like whenever he goes into the pool room, he sets the camera down so it's fucking pointed at the pool room. He walks up, so we get this wide shot of just weird, like oddly symmetrical objects or pipes in like a giant pool room with no water, and it's weird. And he's fucking like he's like realizing that this Floyd is behind this wall. Okay, but then suddenly you hear footsteps, bum, 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 and they get louder and louder. And then suddenly the fucking camera that Clark was holding rises up, and like right at first it rises up to like a usual height because it's its arm, but then it gets like higher and higher, and it reaches the ceiling, and it's a perfect scene of the chick screaming, Clark, look behind you. And Clark does. And dude, like, it's so fucking Kino. Like, I fucking love that shit so much. Like, I think that was the best scene in the movie. Like, that was easily...
Yeah, those scenes with the found footage style, you can see it's like King's best
yeah,
part. The best thing he can do is that, because it's perfect. It conveys that there's something there, that's something weird, something gigantic, and the girl's like, ah! It's great, man.
Yeah, but anyway, so all right. From what I'm remembering, then it goes. Wait, I believe that Clark.
Yeah.
Wait, did Clark go to the therapist and tell her before
No,
this?
she gets like I think it's a voicemail or something, right? She answers the phone and he says something like, "I'm not going back, dude. You're not going to see me again, dude." And then she goes after him.
Wait, that's true, but like, doesn't he bring up and show her the map of the back rooms? Like, doesn't that happen before? Yes.
Yeah. Way before he went in with his employees. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So like, we might have skipped. We skipped over this, but like, he went to his fucking therapist, which I don't know her name. I don't care about her. She shouldn't have been in the movie, but she was important for no other reason than being a woman. But like, she, like, Clark fucking tells her all this shit. Right, that the back rooms exist. Blah 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 blah, and she basically dismisses him because she's the worst therapist in the world, and she doesn't give a shit. But I guess that's the whole fucking character, is because most therapists really have been abused or they had issues and they don't give a fuck. So that's why they're a therapist. So like, it kind of makes sense, but also she's just unlikable. But anyway, he tells her it doesn't matter really. But then, like FBI boy said, he fucking calls her, and it isn't clear that he was able to leave the back rooms or he found a phone in the back rooms. But I think that maybe he actually had the choice of leaving, but he chose to stay. But he left the back rooms to call her. Like I think that's kind of...
I got the same feeling, because he got comfortable enough to make like a little house in there, like right.
Yes. So like
with the clones, just chilling there in the living room or whatever it was.
Yes, we'll get into that. But yes, she travels to the, like, anyway. She gets the call. Whatever plot happens, sympathy for woman, blah. She whatever, dude. Like, she visits Clark. She looks for Clark at his furniture store, and as soon as she gets there, there's tons of mail to like right under the door. There's bills, mostly bills, whatever. And that's to establish that, well, he's been missing for a long time. But like, I really wanted a specific date on this because like I feel like he had so many missing bills. Like he could have been in there for months. And
No, so
sorry.
on that topic, the time, there's a time difference, right, between
Yes.
the backrooms and the real world. So, okay, maybe he was like a couple of months in there in the real world, but in the backrooms was like
A
I
year.
think maybe a few hours.
Oh.
No, yeah, it's less because in the original work there's like in the
Yeah.
original series from YouTube. There's that part where the scientist, the crew from Async is walking through those square holes in the ground, and a guy falls into the shit. Right? They found that guy like months later, but for him it was just like I think a couple of hours, and he's very confused about what's happening.
Yeah.
So I think for Clark it was like not that much time.
But like
Clock. Thanks, guys.
what? What? All right. So she shows up at the. She shows up at the fucking store. She's like, she's all these bills. Wait, she's all these bills. She's like, what the fuck? It's been forever. She fucking enters. She fucking finds the back room. She's like, whoa, I'm dumb and I'm a woman. Whoa, and like she like fucking stumbles in and blah blah blah. She finds Clark. Wait, so like I think Clark knocks her out and like duct tapes her. She wakes up. She's surrounded by a table. As we mentioned before, the back rooms, the entity, the fucking creature, the god, whatever this is, replicates whatever it sees. We already established, or I already said, some fan lore, some original lore, that whenever this thing was discovered, it was discovered in an office, and that was the first encounter it ever had with this reality. So it copied the wallpaper. So it's just a bunch of wallpaper. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
I'm a big YouTube person, so I
Okay.
always draw references from YouTube, and that's basically it, right? They have the first experiment was that like some metal prongs with a little cube inside, and they just teleported the cube to somewhere, right? That
Yeah.
was the first contact, and it was like a very sterile and office-like setting.
Yeah.
Because it's a X-ray machine or whatever machine they make, right? That's the
Yeah. So
how you would expect it to be.
Oh, that's actually extra lore. The actual company that found it for the second time, or like actually opened the gateway, was a MRI machine company that originally made MRI machines for like hospitals and stuff. But one of the executives or someone within the company stumbled on it, and they built around it basically, and they like they wanted to study it since they're all a bunch of scientists, and also I will say but I like Kane's interpretation of this company, because it's not some evil corporation that like doesn't give a fuck. Because like it's not just the fact that they don't give a fuck, because well you could say when they don't, but like I feel like oftentimes a lot of writers are forced to make these companies like literal Nazis. Or they want to make them literal, like vindictive, like I hate my employees. I want them to suffer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for grasshoppers towards the ants in Ants, and and I feel like I feel like this is very nuanced to where the company necessarily isn't evil. They're not necessarily like good, but they're doing research because like sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, it's a company doing company things, right? In the early intros from YouTube, you have I believe it's like the cell point from Async, on the backrooms. The movie show us in the newspaper that they had like a fucking huge budget increase for their stuff, right? And in the series, we see that they're trying to a sell point where you can like use the backrooms as like an office, a place a storage unit,
Yeah.
a place to build your restaurants, your cafes. It's
Yeah.
just a company trying to sell something that's very on par for what I would expect in real life. For real.
Yes. Yes. And like I feel like at least my interpretation is that like all the CEOs or all the people funding it, that's their interpretation. But I feel like the actual staff, the actual people in the hazmat suits are not in this movie, but like in the fucking like Kane Parsons. So we're jumping all over the place, but like in Kane Parsons' interpretation, which is I guess this movie, but like not in this movie, but like on his YouTube, a lot of them just seem to be real scientists that want to learn what this is, because like even like that's the whole fear of it, is the unknown. It's the fact that like it's very uncanny, and like it relies on nostalgia a lot, because there's a very specific room it's just a Christmas room, and it's dark, and like it plays like distorted music, but like it's instant nostalgia. And I think like the fucking set designer and also Kane did an excellent job, because like there's like a fucking like recessed floor, or like whatever the fuck you call it, like random like banisters and like fucking like little like fucking gateways. But at least for my generation, being an American is very nostalgic to me personally. Like I don't know how you feel, but like I felt sorry, like I felt
go ahead.
such a sense of nostalgia watching, like honestly, like whenever it focused on just the back rooms and like just shots of it, I was enjoying myself the whole time. But like it was when it panned to an actor that I was like I don't care. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah. So the one thing you mentioned, like the nostalgia, right?
Yes.
When you tiny a person walking through a corridor that's getting like tinier and tinier with a small door at the end is something that reminds me of Alice,
Yeah.
Yeah, and the stairs with the tiny door on top. It's something that like brings me back to the good Disney days.
Yeah. No, for sure. All right, let me try and recap where we left off. So the fucking therapist character wakes up. Clark, and she's duct taped with, I believe, red fucking painter tape, right? Because it's kind of
it's blue. It's blue. It's blue.
Wait, what?
Blue
Sorry.
painter tape. It's
Oh yeah,
blue painter tape.
yes, yes. Sorry. So like she fucking wakes up, and like she's, hang on, let me look up whatever. But like she wakes up to see some copies, or like some entities or whatever. It's very obvious for the copies, and they're wrong. There's a fucking fat man with fucking multiple eyes. There is a red-haired character, which I can't wait to fucking talk about, because this is my favorite part of the movie. And I understand that a lot of people criticize this. I think the main opinion, at least from what I researched, was this was shit. But I think there are retards and are gay and don't know filmmaking, because they're retarded and sheep and gay and should be gaped. But like I think it's perfect, because there's a red-haired character right in the back, and like it's already established, it's already seen that like Clark's fucking ex-wife, which we didn't really mention, and that was his main plot point of like being an alcoholic, because he was kicked out of his house. We don't know the context. He blames her. He talks about her to a therapist. It's already kind of established. So it's basically his fucking wife in the corner, right? And he like fucking he talks to a therapist. The therapist like insults him basically. And like I said, you're wired that way, aren't you? That's what you always say. You're wired that way. Well, maybe you are scum. That was basically it, and it basically triggered him to accept himself Um, and that triggered fucking Pirate, at least my interpretation, that it triggered Pirate Clark to walk in. And at the start of the movie, Pirate Clark was fast as hell. But this interpretation, in this warped vision of Clark's reality, the actual real Clark that has stayed here, Pirate Clark stumbles in drunk. Basically, he like stumbles in, he walks slow, whatever. But like before that happens, the actual copy of the wife, like right before he walks in, the copy of the wife fucking tweaks out and she runs forward and she meets a wall, but she keeps on beating in it. And that basically implied that Clark beat his wife. And I think that is keen. Like, I think that is perfect. Like, because like my fucking biggest complaint is like whenever they fucking ham it in your face, whenever they show it to you, but no, like that mirror of his ex-wife was the wife of the mirror of Pirate Clark. Like that just makes sense to me. And I think it's fucking like excellently told, like fucking told. She fucking freaks out. Pirate Clark fucking walks in. I think like regular Clark tries to hug it. He's like, "It's okay. This random bitch that I paid $100 an hour told me I'm evil. It's okay." And like he fucking, you know, he like hugs Pirate Clark and fucking fucking like Pirate Clark takes a big chunk out of him, throws him against the wall. The therapist runs. Okay, she fucking runs. I think I mentioned a fucking like caveman cutout, but like it was already established that like the fucking corporation this is fucking doing this is setting up traps using the cardboard cutout. And whenever she gets to like she thinks she's out, she thinks she's back in fucking Clark's department store without realizing the fucking the entity, the thing she's in, copies everything. She's like, "Whoa, what the fuck? I'm back home." And then she runs towards the door. She opens the main door, meets a brick wall, or meets a gray wall. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I open the door. Oh fuck. I'm boned. Oh fuck. The outside fucking parking lot has carpet. Like the actual outside carpet lot has shopping carts in the floor with carpet. What the fuck do I do? I'm boned. And then fucking like Pirate Clark fucking comes in, ooga booga, and like since there's a caveman trap, with fucking like steam or ice fucking canisters, or like fucking like some kind of like sleeping gas fucking canisters, right?
It was Galaxy Gas, actually.
Yeah, Galaxy Gas, dude. I actually sent fucking Clark Duster. Actually, I sent Pirate Clark Duster. Fuck me. But anyway, like the trap sets off. The giant thing pins her down. She like smashes his face with a rock, concrete, whatever the fuck.
No, it was the hand from the concrete when she did it. She made the imprint with her mother.
Oh god, that's so gay. Oh god, that's so gay. Really? Really? Oh god, that's so gay. Oh, that's so gay.
In the one of the scenes.
Oh, that's so gay, dude.
She had the imprint in there in the shelf.
Are you serious? That's so gay. Yeah, like I know she had it, but that's so gay, dude. Are you serious? That's fucking gay, dude. Like that would have been like that would have been.
Why would you have a piece of brick in your pocket, dude? I figured it out.
Like okay, I'm honest. That wouldn't knock me out. Like that wouldn't knock a person out. Like it's like because like the actual piece of concrete is like weak. And sure, it would hurt. It would hurt like a bitch, and you might get knocked out, sure. But like for the most part, like for a big old monster, like there's no fucking way, dude. That's so fucking.
And Clark made clear that they feel no pain, right? So it would not like.
Yes, like Clark didn't feel like it because it was already established. Sorry, we didn't even say this. It was already established that those entities didn't actually feel actual pain, which is kind of contradictive because like she like smashed Monster Clark's leg and when he hit the ground, he screamed. Like that might have, it's like loosely.
Oh no, but I think it's because it was the peg leg, right? It was just a piece of wood, so he just
Yeah,
fell out and did noises.
yeah, yeah, maybe. Anyway, so the movie ends. She runs out the corridor. She fucking she fucking and like it's an excellent fucking shot too. Like it's like there's a lot of trailer shots in this. Like there's a lot of shots that are obvious. They're like, all right, we got to film it this way to put it in the trailer. We got to make this the poster. This is the poster scene. So it was a little bit obvious, but she fucking runs out and she immediately meets people in hazmat suits, and I think a guy immediately sprays her or like hits her, and she gets knocked back, and they're like, whoa. So there's a scene. Anyway, it's very well done. I really liked the fucking ending thing. But like she fucking wakes up. She gets interrogated. And it's basically like implied that this is the first major, at least from my knowledge, that this is the first major disaster besides the guy that escaped and quote unquote tripped on a rock. Am I correct? Like from his like, YouTube series, like
Oh yeah, yeah. He got the shotgun, run away. And
yes,
then
that guy, that
he
guy.
committed Sudoku. Yes.
Yes. Well, like for those who don't know what we're talking about his YouTube series. There was a character that was trapped in the back rooms. He gets out, or like, he basically attacks some of the workers in the hazmat suits, steals their shotgun, escapes, and the actual file in the document is that while he was running from the location, he tripped on a rock and broke his neck. And like, it's a meme because that's what corporations say, but they found him and shot him. It's basically what it is. But anyway.
Oh no, wait. There's way more to it, dude.
Wait, really?
When he was like stuck in there for a while, like
like months,
like a year or so.
Yeah.
Lots of they did they announced that he was actually dead.
Yeah.
To the news and to the wife, and
yes,
then
and they had a funeral. They had a funeral.
Yeah, they did everything. Like he was actually dead, and then the dude just appears back, and they, oh man, what you gonna do with this guy now?
Yeah.
And they keep him in the back rooms, like in some sort of like in the lab area they have there. But he goes crazy, and then that you said happens. He goes crazy, runs away, and dies.
Yeah. But my overall opinion on the movie is really mixed because, like, Ken Parsons, that's his name, right? Or am I being retarded? Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Ken Parsons is fucking, and like I know it's a meme, but like he is 20 years old, and he and like A24. As much as I shit on them because I shine. And actually, I kind of wanted to talk to you about the recent drama with them and AI, but I guess we'll get to that a little bit later. But like I've always had a respect for A21 because 10 years ago, a lot of foreign films, a lot of films not in English, they wouldn't do well in the U.S. Like no one gave a fuck. Like, oh, it's foreign, it's weird, it's sexual, it's bad, it's weird sicko shit. And I feel like A24 made them popular, or at least it made not popular. It made normies notice it. Like the same thing with like Scandinavian, like indie, foreign films, like It Follows or like Hereditary.
All right.
Like those, yes, they're kind of normie Hollywoodish, but like I feel like A21 really supported young directors, and they funded a lot of projects that wouldn't have necessarily got the spotlight, but they would have otherwise. And I love them for that. I appreciate that, but I hate their movies.
Oh yeah, it's because they back in they make a lot of weird horror stuff, right? They don't place all the bets in one single thing, right? They make a lot of little weird horror movies, some most of them probably do like don't leave them in red, right? So in the end, they just have profit. So I think it's a good thing. I like those guys.
All right. So 1 second. Swampy said,
Mhm.
if they don't feel pain, why did his ex run from the pirate? Well, like, it's a memory. So, like, all right. So in the Christmas room, we actually run into Clark's wife originally in the Christmas room. She's the one that's going like this back and forth. She's basically saying no. And like her face is warped that way, where she's saying no, and she runs through the hall, past Clark, grabbing her head, and that basically insinuates that he was hitting her, and like that's the memory basically coming through is her running away from abuse. And like it's more established whenever Big Clark comes in the room, because it's not the fact that they're scared, it's the fact that the memories or their interpretations of what it is. And I think that it's kind of gay. Like, I feel like it isn't net, like, this whole like mobile aspect in this story of like, it's toxic to not forgive, it's toxic to not forget, you know, like stop remembering the past, like you're only hurting yourself. It's like kind of, it's like we didn't need it, but you know, like I don't think the movie would have been made without it. And also, uh let me look up the co-writers. So the writers, so so there's two writers on this. Kane Parsons, obviously the fucking director, but then Will Sodick, which wrote for Westworld, Homeland, Ash versus the Evil Dead, and also I believe Sons of Anarchy. So like that, I honestly blame this guy. I blame Will Sodick. I honestly blame him for the script, because there's no way that, and like I understand that Kane is young, and like maybe it, because like he is young as fuck, like, and like he doesn't necessarily handle things like he isn't grown to where, like, you know, like me and you, we're not ancient, we're not even middle aged, but like we're fucking old, you know, we're older than him by at least like a fucking decade. So like so I think it's because he just doesn't know how to write divorced adult characters, maybe, because it was bad.
Yes, that's it. That's it. I get that he doesn't have the maybe the experience to write such a different characters from what he himself is, right?
Yeah.
That's the biggest difference you see in the entire work. Like the font, you for sure knows he was the one who did the direction of the found footage parts, because it's great. It's just like the YouTube, but maybe he just gave like some hints towards what the story should be about, and the other guy wrote it, right? Because it doesn't feel as good.
Oh, the pirate is different from the entities. So the pirate is a fresh manifestation of his, from what I understand from the lore, because the actual pirate Clark is different from what the actual other copies are. Let me look this up really quick, because I'm gonna find this really quickly. If I just, because like it's gonna bother me, because we haven't been doing it justice, because there is a name and there is a difference.
Yeah, it's Still Life. I almost said it earlier.
It's Still Life. Thank you, Elmo. I apologize for not saying it earlier. Still Life. There's a difference between what is called a still life, which I believe is inspired and based on like a painting style. I think. But like still life is like memories. If they're all edible, you can actually like dig into them, and they're like clay, like you can eat them and stuff. They're like memories that are warped. It's like whenever you snap a picture of a person tweaking out, it's like different. It's like what was the quote in the movie? That was like, it's like that you described a dog to someone that's never heard of a dog before, but then asked them to draw the dog. right? And like
Mm-hmm.
and that gets used a lot, and I think that's the best that's the best interpretation of the still life fucking goonoids, basically. And I think that they are manifestations that took a while to create, and I think that Pirate Clark was very new, compared to everyone else. But I might be, but I might be wrong, but like he was at least different. Like Pirate, like he wasn't a still life. Like he was something different. He had to be.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, right? Because the other still life he met with the midget, the wheelchair guy with the lamp,
Yeah.
the fat guy, they are like absolutely passive. They are not doing anything. They're just like standing, right?
Yeah.
But I think this is because they say during the movie that it's like a memory of a memory of a memory that keeps remembering itself a little
Yes.
bit wrong every time.
Yes.
It gets a point that you just it's just like the shell. But as you said, the Clark, the pirate Clark, he still has like how he's angry. You see the motherfucker's anger over there, right?
Yes.
So he still has this feeling. So it's a fresh memory. It's
Yeah.
what I would like to say here.
No, I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
100%. So I want to comment on the ending of the movie because we kind of skipped over it because I was fucking ranting like I usually do. But anyway, the therapist character, and I won't call her by her actual name because she isn't. It's a thing. Like I said before, I honestly think that it's like an Indiana Jones, like Big Bang Theory Soylent situation to wherever, to like that fucking like that fucking like fan theory that the Big Bang Theory fucking popularized is that like when is that you can actually remove Indiana Jones and it doesn't change much from like most of the plots in the movies. Like it doesn't change much at all. Like fucking at all. Like his involvement doesn't matter. So like I think to kind of use that fucking like reference, I think that you could basically remove the therapist and like everything happens the same. Like I think that she's just not important, and like maybe I'm wrong, like because like sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right. Like the breakthrough, she admits like during the dining room scene that she's not helping him at all, right? So what the fuck, dude? Just do anything else. Like you said, he could be like just drunk, tumbling around the back rooms. Maybe he could do
Yes.
that instead, man. It would be way fucking better.
Well, like, and that's also something that we didn't mention. Sorry, because we're getting distracted. But like, whenever she woke up to whenever like Clark was there, like it's obvious that Clark was at a point where he liked it there. Like before we got bit by Pirate Clark, he liked it there. Like it was comforting. It wasn't hell. It wasn't bosses, it wasn't bills, it wasn't fucking whatever. But anyway, right at the end of the movie, the therapist chick is fucking interviewed, interrogated by the fucking by a scientist or a fucking goon, whatever. And like there's some fan theories on who he is. I don't care. But like there's anyway, like she gets interviewed. At the very end, he's basically explaining in not verbatim, but he's basically saying, well, we're gonna need to talk to you and verify what you found. And he's basically saying you're gonna be here until you die is basically what the vibe is. And she disassociates. She looks at the wall. She just like she has her arms folded and she's looking at the wall, and it's the most distressing situation. And the actual entity, at least this is my interpretation, the entity feeds off emotion, it feeds off fear, it feeds off the most important moments in a person's life, which may be the reactions to the back rooms or association with. And that's probably why everyone looks in fear or distraught or mute or silent. But like,
oh yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, let me cut you out for a second on that topic. When the Park Clark is chasing the therapist out of the back rooms, before
Yes.
she goes to the lab.
Yes.
We see like that huge drop, right, with the many like tiny rooms inside. That's I think that's supposed to be the apartment complex that was built on
Yeah,
her mother's
probably. Yeah,
house,
you're
the
right.
mother's. Yeah.
Yeah, like
So yeah, as you said, it picks your memory and tries to build it up
yeah.
somehow from it. Mm.
Yeah. But shit. What was the fuck? What was the ending? I was describing the ending. Oh yeah. But
Mhm.
anyway, she's disassociating in a wall. She has her hands over themselves, like it kind of looks like a fucking like panic fetal position sort of. She's kind of leaning up against a table. But then and this is one of the best scenes in the movie. There's and it like kind of fades to black, or like, there's a fucking spike, and it
Mhm.
shows her old room, but then it slides down and it's slightly changed, and then it changes, slides, changes, and it gets less and less distraught. And then the final shot of the movie is a therapist, like her copy but warped, so she has multiple eyes, multiple parts of her face. She looks like a bad Photoshop in a good way,
Mhm.
and that's how
Yeah,
the movie ends. Sorry.
it was the interrogation room that the
Yes,
copy was in. Mhm.
yes,
Mhm.
it was an interrogation room. So, like I said, it was the most uh not important but most emotional, traumatic, and I think it copies that the most. I think that's like, I this is my interpretation. I think what it copies that the most, and I think that it also insinuates that she was
Hmm.
basically being interrogated for a long time, because it takes a long time for the fucking still lifes to be created. So I think what it's insinuated that she's there for life until she's like either until she's dead, or they kill her, or they enslave her as a scientist and make her study them, or make her go out on her own as a guinea pig, because she has valuable
Mhm.
information. So it's very vague, and like, as much as I hate the character, I think I might be having some internet problems, FBI boy.
Okay, that was you. All right,
Yeah, no,
then great.
that's me, dude. But yeah, I will
Mhm.
say, and I think I'm done because we've been an hour and 30
Mhm.
minutes. I want to give
Mhm.
the movie
7 out of 7. Great.
no. It's like a it's like a 6 because of the fucking story. Like, it's like a 6, and like maybe I'll do it a
Huh.
7 in 5 years whenever I'm nostalgic for it. Like, I get everything else I rate a 6, but I think it's like a
Mhm.
no, dude. It's like a 7.5. It's like a 7.5,
All
and
right.
it's like a 7.5
I
to an 8.
I find it fair. If you, I think it's better if you know if you watch the original series
Yes.
first, even if you don't like this derpy analog autistic analog horror where you have to build things in your head to learn the story, right? It's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, and also, look, I want to say this. I don't mean to insult anyone, but it wasn't made with AI. There's just like, look, the actual company A24 is partnering and was funded by an AI company, but this movie was not made by AI. Like it doesn't even seem like it. Like that's ridiculous. And also, for those that did the research, it was mostly for music and certain things like that. It was mostly for AI music and AI entities and AI pictures within the movies. And this had none of that. I'm not trying to be a dick, but yeah, like that fucking rumor is insane. It was not like AI wasn't used in this, at least from what I know. Okay, because there was a movie. Fuck, what was a movie about? Like the fucking like fucking like Tonight Show host that like fucking like participated
Mhm.
in a cult, and it's like a found footage film. And while he's doing his show with like he like gets
Oh,
like
the infection that goes towards. What's the name of that? I think I know
fuck
the movie we're talking about.
uh
It's like a zombie movie, right? But
well, it's
they're
not
on the radio station.
no, that's something else. Like, he's not a radio host. He's like a talk show host, like a Jimmy Fallon, and he's like interviewing like a musician, not a musician, but like a fucking like magic cultist dude who talks to demons and shit, and he's like trying to expose them. Oh my god, dude!
Oh no,
it's
I was thinking about Pontypool. Never mind, it's not what you're
it's
saying.
fucking made by Shudder. Late Night with the Devil. That's fucking. Wait, is that it? Hang on.
There you go.
Late Night with the Devil. Yeah, dude. So like that used AI in it, but that was made by Shudder. So I'm not. So like
Sure.
they used AI pictures of this, and like, I don't know if you've seen it. I assume you haven't.
Mm,
No,
nope.
no.
You can add it to the list, dude.
Yeah. We might watch this tonight, actually, chat. So, because like this was not good, but not
We are back
not watchable.
in 5, 4.
Now, here's Mr. Midnight, Jack Darrow. Oh, good evening, Night Owls, and thank you for allowing me into your living rooms once again.
Did Tarman's internet shit itself
Night
again?
Owls,
Wait, hello?
Yeah, he did. He did shit itself.
Wait, are you sure?
Hello.
Wait, like
You-
I'm not.
you-
Wait, hang on. Like I'm not showing my screen anymore.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's probably why you thought I was shitting out, because I'm watching a trailer for the movie. That's
Got a
why.
heck of a show in store for you tonight, and I'm very excited for you to see it all unfold before your very eyes. I really hope you love it. Gosh, I hope you love it.
Anyway, this isn't important. Sorry, I'm like fucking. I'm being gay. But anyway, so what are your final thoughts on the movie, if you have any at all? Like, what's your thoughts on this at all?
Oh, I said before, I'm a analog horror enjoyer, so I watch all the analog horrors on YouTube, like the shittiest ones to the
Yes,
ones that are actually
yes.
good. I would put I would put Backrooms in the good part of an analog horror on the internet, and the movie is okay. I mean, I'm pretty much in the same camp as you in this. The analog horror part, the found footage parts are very cool.
Yeah.
The story itself is a little bit mid, but you can just like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
let
like
it
you
be.
kind of like look past it, kind of like like 'cause basically it's look. I mean, at the end of the day, it is Hollywood slop, but it's Hollywood slop with a heart. So fuck it,
Yeah,
Like,
and
like,
even if you don't know the original series, that's a good watch. But if you actually watched everything and can pick the little details that there in the movies, I think it's even better.
yeah. But anyway, boys, that was FBI Party Boys and me's movie segments. Let me know if you enjoyed this or if you want more. I know that at least most of you in here probably like. I feel like this is just gonna be for the people that watch the movies with us most of the time. But like, still, if you enjoyed it, let me know. Because I wanted to do this for a while, and I'm glad that I kept 20 people for an hour and 40 minutes just talking about a movie that not even that I like overly enjoyed, but like see like that's the thing. It's like I feel like I'm intrigued by the idea of the Backrooms, not the movie, but the actual idea, what it brought to the table. Because like fucking horror needs to be unsettling. It needs to be unfamiliar. It needs to be, and I even get tired of hamming this because like normies have made me want to defend jump scares, because now every normie on earth would be like, this doesn't have any jump scares or doesn't use music, when like that opinion has always been a fact and a strong opinion, but now it's popular, so everyone says it, and like it's it's fucking like goy cattle shit. It's like it fucking pisses me off. But anyway, that was me and FBI Boys review of the Backrooms. Do you have a final goodbye to chat, and then I'm gonna move on to some walkout shit for a little bit.
Oh yes, thanks everyone for having me. This was yours truly, FBI Party Boy. Yo, figure it out, dude.
See you guys. See you. Whatever. All right. So, fucking Casino Nomad has uploaded a video. What happens if you don't gamble after getting a free room? Fucking find out.
Hey guys, welcome to another Casino Nomad Life video. Just finished checking my sprinkler system here in the backyard. Looks like there's a couple.
Oh my god, dude! Like, look at these people. Look at this guy too. Like, look at them. Like you can tell that this chick in the back was laughing at him originally. Like you can literally tell that that chick was laughing at him, and that's the reason on why they looked all together, because she's peeking over this guy's shoulder. That is so cringe. I want to die, dude. You what's up, guy? You what's up, guys? It's the Casino Nomad here, and I waste my life gambling. You what's up, guys? You what's up, guys? It's Starman. It's Starman here. What a fucking cuck.
Hey guys, welcome to another Casino Nomad Life video. Just finished checking my sprinkler system here in the backyard. Looks like there's a couple of fountains that need fixing in terms of height. But anyways, I am out here right now just enjoying a stroll after a meal, trying to focus on that health. I want to answer the question, what happens if you don't gamble after getting a free room? Let me get somewhere safe over here. There's a lot of people that are watching my sprinkler system. Yeah. Anyways, so what happens if you get a free room and you don't gamble? Well, I'm kind of experiencing the effects of that right now. You see, since May 23rd, I haven't played any craps, and the gambling that I have done has only been very minimal, with slots, video poker, and even some bubble craps and electronic blackjack hit and runs, if you will.
What the fuck is bubble craps, dude? That sounds like poop. Like bubble craps? Like that just sounds like shit. Bubble craps is an electronic version of traditional craps. Oh my god, dude. Dude, like stop playing machines, you dumb motherfucker. That's how you lose money, dude. Like, everyone's popular opinion, literally, every gambler that is even respected, and they shouldn't be respected, but, like, every gambler, if it has opinions on anything, will tell you to not play fucking video poker, video fucking craps. Oh my, what a fucking retard, dude. Bubble craps is a electronic version of traditional craps where real dice are enclosed in a transparent dome, and bets are placed via touchscreen terminals. That sounds like the dumbest shit in the world. I've never seen that in my life. Oh my god, dude. He is this dude. He's the stupidest retard that ever retarded in the world of retard. Let me show you this. It's a fucking Chuck E. Cheese game. Dude, it's a fucking Chuck E. Cheese game. It's a fucking, there's no way that this is the thing. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese game. This is the most retarded shit I've ever seen in my life. This is like an AI image. I'm not clicking on that. Not the one I'm showing, but the other one. Like, what is this, dude? Yo, what's up, Sarah? How's it going, buddy? I hope you're having. Also, I'm sorry that I wasn't interacting with chat much. I was like going off by the movie. But like, I love movies, dude. I will always be up. Like, I'll always be up for a fucking rant about film, dude. I'll always be down for that shit.
So,
but like, I try my best to be, like, I try my best to like do an actual review and not just, oh, it was bad, dude. You know, I don't know.
If you look over here, I've got a couple properties that I've been looking at, and you'll notice that they were comped. This was 24 hours ago, but now when I checked just this evening before coming here to Bellagio, they're rated now, so I've lost my comps. But I need to mention, before this happened, this is why striking the iron is so important when it comes to receiving comps. I was able to book 33 room nights from July all the way through mid-August of 2026. 32 of those nights at a comp rate, no resort fee, and only one night sub $40. Incredible. Now, of course, I'm going to continue my bookings through mid-August to the end of August.
Yeah, you're still negative 30K, my guy. Like, you're still negative 30K. Like you'd, wait, Nomad Lifetime, 30K down. Running tier 24, yeah, like you're negative 30K, dude. Like, I don't care what you make. You've been doing this for what? 2 years? What? 2-3 years? 9 months. You've been 9 months. 9 months. Not 9 months. 30K in 9 months. And I'll give you a break. Maybe you're doing this lifestyle. You okay. All right. Without overreacting, to be fair, you might have been doing this lifestyle before you made a channel. That's probably given. Okay? Hang on.
I don't live in a home. I don't live in an apartment. I don't live with my parents. I don't live in my car. And I'm not homeless. What am I? I'm a casino nomad. So right now my goal for this week is to set up November. We've got Formula One coming to Las Vegas. It's going to be a very, very busy weekend, and I'm doing my best to try to secure the cheapest reservation that I can. So fortunately, that means I may have to leave the Vegas Strip and go south to...
Okay. All right. What a fucking... God damn it, I'm retarded.
Nice. The project plans thing, but just those screenshots, those screen recordings I shared with you has...
Also, what movies do you guys want to watch tonight, boys? Like, what movies? I'm honestly feeling like some fucking comedy schlock. Like, what about Norbert? Okay, what about Norbert? Okay, would you guys watch Norbert with me?
You know, that's kind of the sign that, like, okay, gotta get in gear, gotta potentially get back to playing some craps and doing more slots and video poker play. Very quick, guys. Don't mean to change subjects.
No. All right, sorry. For those that are confused, I played a video, his first ever video, to make a point that he lost 30K in 9 months. In 9 months, he lost 30K. I figured that out. So this was 9 months ago, his first video. Oh, and to give him the benefit of the doubt, he probably was doing this before he made his channel. But still, that's fucking 30K negative. So he uploaded this video 2 days ago where he shows his overall revenue calculation. So it goes to like season win or loss negative 177, 2026 win or loss negative 10, Nomad Life time W loss 30K, which I think he's flubbing that number. I think he's lying about that number. I think it's more than 30K.
Not as heavy as I was, but play a little bit more than I have been. It's been a nice...
The only reason why I'm like... the reason why I'm talking to you like Dora the Explorer is because I assume you can't read that. So I wasn't trying to be like, let me lower drop everything. I wasn't trying to be a dick. I assumed you couldn't read that because I can't really. So.
Nice little breather from gambling, but Just those screenshots, those screen recordings I shared with you, has, that's kind of the sign that, like, okay, gotta get in gear, gotta potentially get back to playing some craps and doing more slots and video poker play. Very quick, guys. Don't mean to change subjects, but I want to go ahead and take this moment to plug Casino Kelly's Video Poker Fest. It's an event that brings enthusiasts for...
Who the fuck is this, dude? This is some fucking whore? Wait. Are you gonna link for channel, dickweed? Or am I gonna have to... God, just see, like, you're gonna make me fucking do things and type and stuff. I don't want to do that. Who the fuck is this cunt? Fucking Casino Kelly cunt. Let's see. Casino... God, hang on. What was her name again? It's so fucking forgettable. Kelly. Thank you. Fucking Casino Kelly. Who's this bitch? Fucking simp, dude. It's so fucking gay to shout out a fucking woman like this, dude. It's so gay.
Hey guys, I'm here in Choctaw Casino. Hey guys, I'm at Burbank Casino in Kansas, and I wanted to do the...
Who the fuck watches this, dude? Some like lonely ass fucking boomer, 45 years old, wife divorced him because he was a little bit too close to the fucking cousin that was like 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? She was a little bit retarded, so like no one caught on because she didn't say anything. But he was not, he wasn't shy about it. So eventually someone walked in on it. And then his fucking wife left him. He fucking like lives at the trailer park. He fucking like drinks like Wild Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Like watches like fucking Halloween. and fucking Ernest, The Three Stooges, actually. The Three Stooges, okay. Does a curly bit sometimes whenever he's drunk.
$20 method. So I just pulled all the $20 that I had, the $20 bills out of my purse. I actually have 7 of them. So we're going to take 7 $20 bills and go to 7 different machines. After either a double up or a bonus, we'll pull the tickets. We'll see where we end up. We'll put all the tickets together after 7 different machines and see where we
from video poker all over the place. We're meeting in the Peppermill.
Oh, I know, like, are we talking about Nomad? Dude, like I have his, like, I know his, like, wife's Facebook. I'm following him on Facebook. I'm following his ex-wife on Facebook. Like, I'll hit you up after the stream. I'll hit you up, dude. Like, I know his ex-wife. Oh, no. We haven't made contact, but I know his I'll damn you, because he's a fucking dumbass. He's a dumbass because, like, he showed everything. But the only issue is I don't have the video, but he showed off the information. I just have screenshots and I went from there. But one of his first videos, because I'm actually being retarded, because he's been on YouTube longer than 9 months, because I've been covering him longer than 9 months. I'm being retarded. He has 100% made videos before this. 9 months ago, I've been covering this guy for a lot longer than that. Yeah, but that's incorrect. So one of his videos, one of his videos that he uploaded is that he was explaining, because he's made multiple videos of like, why am I a casino nomad, and one of his first videos was he said that he was a music producer that got a divorce, and that's how I basically found everything, because I guess from what I can find, he actually made music, not a producer, but he was involved in some way or another. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. She's remarried. Oh yeah, dude. Like, and that happened fast. That happened instantly. Actually, it happened instantly. I'm like I'm almost positive, but that happened instantly. All right, boys. So we have the hanger. A video called "Dating After 50."
Captain, Captain, buckle up and take to the sky. In your biplane you fly through the Ozarks at night. Stick landing and give us guidance. Captain, Captain.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Buckle up, get ready for takeoff. Today we're flying the territory of dating after 50. Yes, if you're over 50, or like me, I'm 59, pushing 60.
59? Like, didn't he say he was younger? Like, wait, we've been watching him for a long... Didn't he say he was younger? I'm almost positive he was lying for a bit. 59. Dude. Nose is red, eyes are glossy, cheeks are sweating.
Next year? Yeah. So what's it like? Well, and what kind of woman am I looking for? So, dating after 50 in 2026. What a challenge that is, huh? This is Studio 2. So we're going to be very consistent. Still got my Piper shirt on. We have the...
I think it's the wig because, like, no, sorry. Oh, sorry. I misread your question. Sorry. Which do you think is older, him or the wig? I feel like he got the wig at 13 at a pawn shop because he's a fucking fetal alcoholic syndrome baby, and he was balding because he's like a mutant baby, and he had to get a wig at 13, but his mom couldn't afford anything, so like it was either a mop head, or they went to the fucking Goodwill.
We're going to be filming here or Studio 1. And I have the third studio just for food reviews. So when I'm in this studio, we'll be wearing this jacket. When I'm in Studio 1, I'm wearing everything else. Consistency. So we're going to be very consistent, and we're going to be reading your comments.
What do I think is alcohol of choices? Wild turkey.
So I'm taking YouTube's advice. This is what they've advised me to do. That's what we're going to do. This way my channel will just take off.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying,
so,
though.
that's
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, the wig was sitting there for, like, 40, 50 years. That's what I'm saying. Like a fucking caveman on this wig. Like fucking, like, Napoleon Dynamite over this wig. You know? No, not Napoleon Dynamite. I mean, like, Napoleon is the fucking leader. Fucking wore this wig, dude. Like, George Washington had a fucking, like, had this wig, dude.
The topic. Dating after 50. Okay, so is it
maybe some Rolling Rock, dude? I remember like showing up to a party one time and like they asked me to bring beer, and I was like 16 or 17, okay? And they asked me to bring beer, and I was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna bring some fucking, I'm gonna bring some Rolling Rock because, well, I don't have fucking money, and I don't do things around the house to earn allowance because I'm a NEET and I play COD all day. And I play Halo all day. I fucking like play Halo Reach all day. What the fuck do you expect out of me, you fucking cunt? So fucking stupid. I was such an asshole, dude. I was I was in the middle of telling him that. I was like, God, I was such a fucking asshole. Like, fuck, I'm embarrassed by, like, I'm so fucking cunt, dude. I'm such an asshole.
It's more difficult than it's supposed to be, even for some.
But anyway, I brought over some Rolling Rock, and if a guy said something like, "Oh, this is trash, I ain't gonna drink this," and I'm like, I freaked out. It was fucking gay. I was like, you're a fucking pussy, you're a bitch. Just fucking drink. The whole point of drinking is to get fucking drunk. Who fucking cares what it fucking tastes like? Who fucking gives a shit? And I fucking looked autistic and fucking retarded.
Someone like me. We in the past have never had.
I was like, dude, I fucking brought beer, dude. Like suck my dick. Like I fucking brought beer. Like suck my dick. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna get more beer for you, sir. Oh, I'm gonna get more beer. Suck my dick, dude. Like, good. I'm glad you're not drinking it, because I'll fucking drink it all, you fucking pussy.
Problems dating. But since I came back to Marshfield 3 years ago, I just went on a date recently, a couple of weeks ago, and it ended badly. I'm being brutally honest. She was a total boss babe, a professional career woman. Let's put it that way. I can't tell you what career she's got or what she does. I don't want to dox her. Let's just say she's a career woman.
Yeah, like, that's the thing, dude. Fucking beer tastes like shit. Beer tastes like shit. All beer tastes like fucking shit, dude. I love IPAs. You know why? It is not for their taste. It's because of 9 and 10 and 11% alcohol. I love fucking like I love Ice House Edges because they're 8%. I love Hurricanes because they're 9%. I love Four Locos because they're 11, 11 to 13 to 14 to 15%, depending on the country. Because I believe they're different in Australia or some shit like that. But anyway, like it's like I'd rather just get drunk off some homeless beer. like
you know what she did in the middle of a date? I'm sorry, I gotta take this call.
It's sad that I still remember that shit though, because like I was bad, like really deep and like really retarded, like just stupid, dude. Like I wasted my youth on that shit. I'll never like it's not like I'll never get it back, but like it was retarded. Like I was just like I wasn't at the right place, and I was just like, oh, booze, oh, I'm a goy cattle, you know. Like it was so fucking gay because like booze is truly the ultimate like I mean you can make the same argument against weed, and I'm a huge stoner, and like I won't defend it, but like I'll defend it as well, because like I don't think that weed is good for me, but I do it. It's one, you know, I don't think it's good for everyone, but I do it, kind of thing. And it's not good for me probably, but hey, you know, I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I'm like fucking ranting on.
Conference call.
I like how he has like Ancient Aliens, Raid of the No Returner, or like Return, I think. Simpsons season. Okay, Scooby Doo. Wonder Woman. I think that's like Galaga. Dude, we gotta watch Galaga sometime. Man, I wish there was a good sci-fi fucking dinosaur show, dude. God, oh man, I want like a dinosaur show so fucking bad, so bad.
What? Men, I'm a Gen Xer. I could care one way or the other. I just don't give a shit. But women, it's a thing for them.
I'm not watching that Boglum. You're like trying to trigger me here. I'm not watching a Boglum Chronicles video but he's like fucking like crawling out the cave because he needs more fucking money, and he's gonna spam their video with 9 fucking ads. I bet, like every other video he's ever made in his whole fucking dumbass YouTube career. Just fucking like spam ads, and no one criticizes him. No one criticizes him while not having a good defense of him. I hate that dumb fuck. Dude, I hate that stupid fuck. Like, he's such a fucking lameoid cuck. Like that dude spammed like 12 ads a video. Like, he was relentless. And like, that dude changed nothing about the original content. That dude added nothing to Josh's content. He fucking cut out 4 minutes of it, and that's it. And like, I know you triggered me on purpose. I know you did, but I'm not gonna let I'm not gonna let that fucking stop me. I'm not gonna let that stop me.
Damn.
But he's a fucking cuck.
I mean, think about it. It kind of always has been. Think about when I was a kid.
Yes, I've seen Velocipaster. Yes. Yes. Yes, I have. Thank you, Jing, for all the jewels. Oh shit, sorry. Thank you, Blossom. Sorry, I assume that was Jing, but thank you guys for all the fucking gems and whatnot, dude. I've been having fun with the stream. I gotta do more fucking movie reviews, dude. Cause but the only problem is that's probably the only positive, and that wasn't even fully positive. Even that wasn't a full endorsement of the movie. More or less the idea of the Backrooms, I guess. But the only issue with that is it's just me saying it's shit for an hour. It's just me saying, oh, it's shit, oh, it's trash. I have to really care about something, be hyped to actually want to do it, you know. So it's not something that I can plan. It's just something that I'm because I literally asked fucking FBI boy literally I think I asked him 20 minutes before I went live. I was like, hey, you want to talk about the Backrooms? He was like, yeah. And then anyway.
Women were the ones passing notes back and forth in class.
Oh my god.
Us guys, we're outside playing. We're playing King of the Hill. We're playing football. We're on the basketball courts. We're roughing it up. What are the girls doing? They're on their phones. Think about it. Who was on the phone all the time? The girl. Women were always on their telephones. Guys were not. We're out there fixing cars, roughhousing. We're not on the phones. It was always the girls. Think about how true that is. Now, translate that to today.
That doesn't translate because fucking everyone is on their phone, no matter the gender, but in different ways. Women are trying to validate themselves by being whores online. Men trying to validate themselves by being stoic and fucking literally dressing like clones. It's the same fucking thing.
Women are on their phones all the time, more so than men.
No.
Not saying men are on their
phones. No. I don't actually believe that. Actually, just in general, let's subtract all the stay-at-home moms and shit, and even then, it's not much of a staggering difference because when you're at work, you're on your phone. What does he mean on your phone? Because a man listening to a podcast on an oil rig counts as on your phone. What does he? God, he's fucking.
Phones, they are just not on the same level as women, and I think social media affects them more than it does men because men are it's left brain, right brain. I don't know. It's
men want to fit in and wear fanny packs and gay Jordan shoes or skinny jeans that restrict their nutsack because they want to fit in and act black. Men are as men are as insecure and men are as cocked as ever before.
It's not the same, you know.
It's the same.
Us guys,
it's the same, dude.
Guys, for me, I just want to date a simple girl. I'll date the girl at Burger King. I'm not kidding. I prefer to keep it simple. You know, I just want someone I can share my life with. I don't.
Fanny packs are cool, dude. I want a camel fanny pack where I can put some fucking blunts in. You know what I'm saying? Some joints, you know?
I don't care if she works at Burger King. I don't care how much money she makes. That's not important to me.
Oh yeah, I had this dirtbag friend that like I had this dirtbag friend that like worked at this shit car dealership that thought he was a boss, and like he maybe made like $100 more than like a regular like fucking burger flipper. And like he met this chick at a gas station and she was gorgeous, but like this guy was like, yeah, but she works at a gas station, so like she's kind of poor. And I was looking at him and I was like, you asked me to borrow money 2 days ago. Like I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't care what she does for a living. That's not important. What's important is she values just being with me. What's important is she actually looks like a woman. And then that's kind of controversial to say, but it's a fact. Guys who want women who at least look like a woman. You're not wearing pajamas.
Yeah, like dudes want to pretend to be thugs like all the time. Like that's their main motivation, is they want to act tough. Like they want to be the Superman. They want to they want to be the Chad. They want to be the cuck. They want to, not the cuck, but you know what I mean. Like they want to be the douchebag. Like that's their end goal. You know, that's most men's goals, is to be like fucking very assertive and a douchebag to everyone around you because you can't show emotion because you're gay, or you don't want to be gay, I guess. But to me, you're gay.
And you actually can take care of yourself. You know how to use a bar of soap and brush your teeth. Simple things. But have you been to Walmart lately? Really? I mean, just finding a woman who at least is somewhat attractive, who at least looks like a woman. And that's getting harder to find. Women with attitude, they seem to have attitudes. They seem to, it's hard to get a date with someone when they can go on social media and have the pick of the pickings. I've been on Facebook. All they're going to do is take a selfie and go on Facebook, and they have 20 guys lined up in the comment section. Oh, babe, you look beautiful. Oh, my God, yeah. And it's like, how do you compete with that? Guys can't do that. Even if you're in the top 20% of the male population, you still can't do that.
All right, I'm getting brain rot. My brain is fried. I'm done. I'll watch maybe some of this later, probably not, because he's uploaded 5 more stop videos, so I'm out of here. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm done. Thank you, Shadowell, Rat Beef, General Sorrow, 6, Jing, fucking Pride, Pain. Thank you, FBI Boy, for being a guest, for your first time on the fucking Tar Show. Big shout out to FBI Boy. Everyone give him a round of applause for being on my show. We had an excellent discussion about Backrooms. I felt like it was good. Whatever. I'll be live later, soon. I'll be live on Kick, actually, later today. I commend his commitment of calling it Facebook, Fakebook. I don't, dude. It's the gayest thing in the world, dude. It's the gayest thing in the world. It's like the absolute gayest thing in the world. It's like legitimately gay, dude. All right, boys. See ya.
Let me have one of those porno magazines. Large box of condoms, a bottle of Old Harper, a couple of those panty shields, and some illegal fireworks, and one of those disposable enemas. No, make it 2.
got an